Everybody, happy Saturday morning. I hope you guys are all doing well. So I am packing up our one lone carry-on suitcase for our trip down to Florida. This isn't the actual only thing we're taking on the plane, but it's our only actual suitcase. And so I thought I would take y'all along with me whilst I pack. So let's get into it, shall we? So this is the eBags TLS Motherload Weekender bag. I talk about this bag literally all the time. I absolutely love it. It is my favorite carry-on suitcase bag. The reason I like it is because it's a backpack, which is super convenient when you're going through airports and all the things, because, you know, we know how that goes. All right, so the vast majority of the stuff that I'm putting in here is my husband's stuff, though I have a few things also. Normally speaking, I would be putting all this stuff into packing cubes like this, but I don't know if it's all gonna fit if I put it in packing cubes. So I'm gonna try it without, and we're gonna see what all fits in here. Luckily, a lot of the clothes are like t-shirts and like nothing that's super gigantic or whatever. So yeah, so I love this bag. I actually have a, good morning, Stacy. I have a video all about this bag. If you guys are interested in checking it out, you can just look up Any Simple Life eBags or something, and it should just come up. This bag has a lot of features that I'm actually not going to be using. So hello, Michelle, hello. So I'm just making it a big center section here. It has like a shelf. I'm not using the shelf. I'm just ignoring like most of the organizational features of the bag because I don't think I'm gonna be able to use them. But that's okay. All right, so I'm gonna start with shoes. These are my husband's flip-flops, gigantic, right? They look like paddles for a boat or something. So I'm gonna stick these in here and hope that everything else fits around them. I may end up completely like, are you guys like me where you will pack and then you'll repack because what you think will fit will not fit, and then you just have to keep doing it over and over and over? We might get to that point today. Hopefully not, though. But I'm hopeful that it's not going to get to that point, but we will see. Okay, so this is mostly my husband's stuff. All of my clothes are actually down at my in-laws condo right now, outside of one dress, that's this one that rolls up really small, and a swimsuit. So outside of that, this is all Mr. Simple Life's stuff. And from what I have put into these bags, I've packed suits, I've packed marimba mallets, I've packed a flute, I've packed all sorts of stuff in here. The thing that has worked the best for at least my experience with these suitcases is kind of like bundle packing. So I'm just going to see if I can fit most of his t-shirts. He's a drummer, so we got a drum set on a t-shirt here. I am just gonna see if I can bundle some of these things up and hope for the best that it actually does fit. It may not, and I might have to like completely redo some of this stuff that I'm putting in here, but that is okay. So what do y'all have going on Saturday? I literally yesterday thought the entire day was Thursday and not Friday. I'm like, what is going on in life? Apparently, it was not Thursday yesterday. You know, it happens. That's okay. Okay, so I think that works. This fits really nicely in the overhead compartment, which is always a good thing. It will not fit in the seat, like under the seat in front of you, in most airplane seats. This will, though, as long as I don't expand it, because it does have an expandy thing here that I'm not going to do. Most of the time, it will just fit up there with no problem at all. Off this week. Oh, spring break. Yes. And that's part of my problem too, because some of my students have been off. And so that's normally what keeps me knowing what day it is when I actually teach my music students and when I don't. So that too. I agree with that. Yeah, totally. Even without having actual kids, but being a teacher myself, I totally understand that. So yeah, and it was funny too, because I went to Target yesterday. I had to pick up a couple of things, and I was so surprised. I was like, there's a lot of people here for a Thursday. It was Friday. But then I remembered, oh yeah, that's right. We've got spring break ending here. And some schools are just actually starting to go on spring break. So it's just funny how everybody's like school calendar is completely different. Okay, so these are just under shirts, under t-shirts that I am folding and putting in here. And then I'm gonna try to get his shorts in a bundle here as well. We'll see if it actually works. I don't know. Maybe. Just gonna, I don't think this is all gonna fit. That's okay. Need to be positive. I'm positive this is not gonna fit. Here's my dress. And it's funny too, because I always underestimate the size of my husband's clothes. He's not a big guy, but he's tall. He's like 6 foot. And so I always like think about, well, this will all fit in there. And then it's like, no, it won't. My stuff will, because I'm shorter than he is. I'm only like 5'5", but his clothes just like lengthwise take up a lot of space. Oh no, that's all right. Let's see how I can fit all this stuff in here. Yeah. Did anybody go anywhere for spring break? This is kind of like our spring break trip, even though we're going to be working on our vacation. This is the first spring break trip we've had in like, I don't even know, a really, really, really long time. Is it considered a spring break when you actually are working on your spring break? Like, I'm just working there versus working here. But that's all right. At least it'll be like, I'll be able to go out on the beach and that'll be fun. And like, it'll be a lot warmer than it is here. It's still awfully chilly here. So, okay. So his clothes are pretty much good to go here. Now I have all these other things that I have to fit in this bag as well. And I'm glad he's strong. They always say, like, I think Rick Steves was the one who said this, is when you're packing a carry-on suitcase or whatever, if you're going to be backpacking through Europe or like walking through a train station or something, try or like practice putting your carry-on suitcase on, walk downtown with it, make sure you can like handle it, and then try to pick it up and put it on top of your refrigerator. Because that's about as high as it is to get it in the overhead compartment, you know? I don't know. I've never tried putting it on my refrigerator, but I guess it's a thing you could do. Okay, so some of this is also mine. So this is my hat. This is also his hat. So I'm going to see if I can somehow get this in here. Oh, boy. I probably should have done that first so I can, like, fill in the available space with it. They're totally going to get crunched, but that's okay. And then he's got gloves. He likes to work out with those. Here's my new swimsuit if you guys are interested. I got this from Amazon. It's a tankini. Oh, apparently that like ties. Okay. Didn't realize. I washed this in the washing machine. So there's that. And then the bottoms that go with it. Super cute, right? Cute little swimsuit. Nice. Michelle's saying, do you prefer folding clothes instead of rolling them when you're packing? You know, I feel like, and this might be a weird science lesson and I don't know. The volume of clothes take up the same amount of space whether you roll them or you fold them. Am I incorrect in assuming that? Because you can't really change the amount of fabric that it has whether you roll them or you fold them, right? So I know that I do try to fill up the available space that is inside the suitcase. So like for my swimsuit here, I'm going to roll it to like stuff it into the side here. But for all of these things, I don't know if it really makes a difference. Like, does it make a difference? Am I thinking too hard about that? I might be. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think like liquid matter, if it fills up an entire cup, I get, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, Stacey agrees with you, Michelle. Maybe I should try rolling them and see if it makes a difference. I don't know. It might make a difference. It might compress some of the air out, maybe. I don't know. If it doesn't fit, I'll try it. Because at this point, I'm kind of running out of room. Packing cubes and roll. Yeah, and I have a ton of packing cubes. I have a lot of them. I just don't know if they will all fit in here with all the other stuff that I have to put in here too. So I am going to put my jewelry in here. This is my husband's sunglasses that he wears, right here. So I have just 2 things of jewelry that I'm bringing. I'm bringing these little leaf diffuser earrings, and then I have a diffuser necklace that I am bringing here too. So I have these little tiny itsy bitsy bags. So I'm putting them in separately just so they don't get tangled together. And then since this has a little bit of space in it from the sunglasses, I'm gonna try to like fit them in around the sunglasses. So is that saving space? I don't know. I'm not sure if it is. But I'm gonna stick that in there because I can't like smush the sunglasses flat, right? So then I'm just going to stick this puppy in here also. I don't even know if this is gonna fit. Yeah, it will. All right, so then I have our toiletries. I have a small tripod. I've got a little tiny umbrella because it said it's supposed to rain where we're going in Florida, which, I mean, it's Florida, so of course it's gonna rain. But I'm gonna see if I can get all that in here too. Here's this. Oh, I've got undergarments and socks over here as well that I have to kind of fit into this space also. Okay, I think we're good. That all fits. Do it upside down. Okay, and I have a little room on this side. I'm gonna try the undergarments on this side. Let's see. I feel like this is gonna be really, really heavy for him, but maybe it won't be. He can do pull-ups and stuff, so it should hopefully all fit. I love this bag though because it really does like fit everything together. Can you come pack for me when I go to Florida? I'm a couple states west of you. I would love to. I'm a big packing fan. I really, really do enjoy the organization of it all. Here's the thing though, what's funny is that normally I do pack in the packing cubes and I put them in a larger size suitcase and keep everything organized, and then I completely 100% forget where I put all the things in the packing cube. So I have to have like a key to know where everything is. It's just silliness. I don't know. Okay, so we've got undergarments and we have socks here. And then I also he's got workout gloves so he doesn't rip up his hands when he's doing his pull-ups. Then, all right, here's a little tiny itsy bitsy travel umbrella. Normally I take this to Disney World, so since we're not going to Disney, I'm just bringing it to Florida with me, and I'm just gonna stick that in here also. I wonder if I can, I'm gonna try to put the tripod in here too. That's the thing, this is what I'm worried about because it's like, I don't know. Let me see if this is even gonna close. I may have to sit on it, and that's just gonna be super attractive for everybody. Let me see. Okay, I think we're doing okay. This is like, if you ever wanted to live in my head, this is it. This is what it's like to live in my brain. Okay, so these straps will compress everything down. So I think I'm gonna try that first. I don't think these hats though are really doing me any favors. I don't know, I might end up taking those out, but okay, so these straps are super duper come in handy. They're fantastic. Hello, hello, I've been shopping for packing cubes and wonder, are they really worth it? It's better to get a bunch of big ones versus other sizes. You know, I love having multiple sizes of packing cubes because I like variety and options. I do find in most situations the packing cubes for normal people who pack normal things. Now, I have a tripod in here. I've got really strange stuff, so I'm not one of those normal people. But for average people, packing cubes are really great. They are really good accessories. The ones that I like are these. It's by this company. It's, I think, ShackPak, S-H-A-C-K-E-P-A-K. And Amazon has the best prices on these. They have a variety pack. I think there's like 5 of them in a pack. And if you just have them all in big ones, it doesn't really help with the organization part of it. You have to pack them really, really, really tightly and then like kind of sit on them to get it all zipped around and things. And I think that defeats the purpose. I find having a lot of the smaller ones helps me stay organized normally. Do as I say, not as I do, because obviously I'm not doing that right now. But typically speaking, for the average person, absolutely. I definitely recommend doing smaller, medium-sized types of packing cubes. Okay, so I've got all this kind of compressed in here now. Pretty well. So I have, this is like kitchen types of stuff that we're gonna take and actually leave down there. So this is not gonna come back with us. And this is our, I call them dry toiletries. So things like, I don't know, Kleenex, little like facial pads and like toothbrush, got my razor in here, like that kind of stuff. So things that are not part of the 3-1-1 bag. This is very smushy. It can be compressed down pretty easily, hopefully. I say that now and I'm like, it's probably not gonna zip shut. We're gonna see. I'll just see. I don't know. See, this is why, like the whole packing cube thing, it's like, if you have very limited room, what are you gonna do? I'm probably gonna have to take everything out of here and lay it flat in order for it to actually fit in here. I think I'm gonna have to do it. Ah, that's okay. That's fine. But let me see if I can actually just zip it shut with that. Yeah, I can. That's totally fine. Maybe, yeah, put it in the front. Ooh. Okay, see, again, this is my thought process. You guys are living in my brain right now, which is a very scary place to be. So he has this. I don't know if it'll fit in here. Luckily, we have TSA pre-check, so we don't have to take liquids out, which is a really nice thing. Also, I'm going to give you a little plug for TSA pre-check. If you guys fly yearly or twice a year or more, TSA PreCheck is a lifesaver. There have been a couple of times where we have almost missed our flight just because of random circumstances. And TSA PreCheck has helped us so much get through security so fast. It like literally saved, I can think of 3 different times where it has helped us get on our plane without the plane leaving without us. So there was one time where we were leaving Salt Lake City and we had to check our bags. And this is why I like to do carry-on bags too, because it's like you don't have to go through that rigmarole. And so we were coming home from Salt Lake City, and the security line was so long, not the security line, well, that too, but the bag check line was so long that we literally, if we didn't have pre-check and we had to stand in the normal security line, we would have missed our flight. So we were literally sprinting through the Salt Lake City airport. This was 2 years ago, I think, maybe at this point. And it was just like, oh my word, all these things that TSA pre-check has saved us from. Ooh, it fits, haha, okay. Will this other thing fit? Will it fit? Oh, I think we got a winner, y'all. I think we do. I think we do. Look at that. Huzzah. Now I just can't put anything else in here. This bag is done. So we've got a whole lot of stuff in here, and it still will fit in the overhead compartment. So we have nothing to worry about there. Okay, guys. Well, I hope that was fun for you. Just see my thought process and packing all my stuff. If you guys have any suggestions on future videos, this is day 27, I think, of my 30 days of live videos. I am like plowing through them. So if you have a topic you want me to talk about over the next 3 days, let me know what that is. Leave a comment below. Give a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday. I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 28.